Hello and welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. Now, Ghana Premier League side Legon Cities have confirmed the demise of goalkeeper Sylvester Sackey. Now, the 26-year-old passed on at the Elubu Hospital after he was rushed there following complaint of illness. A club statement earlier today noted that it is with heavy heart that we sadly announce the passing of goalkeeper Sylvester Sackey. Now, Sackey has been with us the last 4 seasons and was our first choice goalkeeper for the greater part of the last 2 seasons. His demise is a big blow to everyone associated with the club. Our heart and thoughts are with the bereaved family at this very difficult time. The club said it is in contact with the family and will announce the next line of action after communicating with the family. It has also emerged that another goalkeeper of the club, William Esu, is currently in a poor state of health and struggling to recover. Now, a statement from the club noted that they are aware of this, and that's the statement from Legon Cities reacting to that viral social media picture of one of their goalkeepers who is in very poor state in terms of health. Now, it notes that our attention has been drawn to pictures of our goalkeeper, William Esu, circulating on various social media platforms with discussion on traditional media platforms. We plead with the media and general public to be circumspect in the reportage of Esu's health, as well as all efforts are being made to address the player's current situation. That's a communication division of Legon Cities over there. So we'll keep tabs on this and bring you up to speed as and when it reacts, as it develops. Now, the long-distance athletes across the length and breadth of the country can now heave a sigh of relief as the prestigious Accra Marathon returns this year. Now, on the 11th of November this year, what used to be known as the Accra Milo Marathon takes on a new identity. It will now be known as the first National Bank Accra Marathon. The announcement to this effect was done this morning, and as the official media partner of the marathon, our cameras were there.
Wednesday morning saw the new dawn of one of Ghana's most beloved sporting events as the Accra Marathon unveiled First National Bank as its headline sponsor. The 5-year partnership follows an agreement with the Dansoman Keep Fit Club, organizers of the marathon, and paves the way for the reactivation of one of the most iconic sporting events on the Ghanaian sporting calendar after a 6-year hiatus.
Today we gathered to unveil this partnership, and it not only strengthens First National Bank's commitment to Ghana, but also exemplifies our dedication to promoting sports, promoting fitness, and nurturing communal spirits and nurturing communities, especially the communities that we are exposed to as a bank and those that we work with regularly. So we are here really very proudly to announce that we are becoming the headline sponsors of the First National Bank Accra Marathon. Thank you. As has been covered by Benjamin quite extensively, but also, as you may know, the Accra Marathon is an event that has in the past drawn many thousands of runners and spectators from across the country, creating an atmosphere of togetherness and accomplishment. It's an event that embodies the very essence of community, and that's something that we at the First National Bank really hold dear to our hearts.
The unveiling and contract signing was held at the FNB head office in Accra. Chairman of the Dansoman Keep Fit Club had the stake on the deal.
This morning event is significant in the history of Ghana sports, as we gather here to witness the contract sign-off for the Accra Marathon, which is coming back to life after a 7-year-long break. This contract signifies our commitment to excellence, collaboration, and a shared passion for promoting a healthy and active lifestyle. The marathon will be beneficial to the country as it promotes socio-economic activities by boosting the sales of businesses, enhancing tourism, and uniting neighboring communities and the entire society. In this regard, we appeal to the government, corporate organizations, and individuals to support this prestigious event to enable us to achieve the desired objectives and benefits.
The multimedia group was also announced as the official media partner of the event.
From the multimedia group side, we are also extremely thrilled to be part of this historic event. The marathon is something we have watched grow from strength to strength over the past 30-something years, and it's an absolute pleasure to put the might of the multimedia group in English and local language. So what you can expect is on Joy News, on Joy Prime, which we are using to push the marathon this year, which is our generalist channel, and also our mass media brands, Adum TV, which goes nationwide, Adum FM, Hit FM, our entertainment and youth station as well. Then we have Love FM, which is for Kumasi and the middle belt of Ghana areas. And then you go to the western side, we have Inshira, which goes to that side as well. So 6 radio and TV channels will be pushing the Accra Marathon, plus of course, all our digital energies. Remember, Joy Prime, which is taking this, has footprints also, is the channel, apart from Joy News, that has footprints in the rest of West Africa. So that's why we are using Joy Prime and not Joy News.
The 2023 edition of the First National Bank Accra Marathon takes place on November 11.
Yeah.
Now let's stay on the related sport, because the 2023 annual cycling competition or Sajifo Criterium is set to come off on September 21. The event, which is in honor of Ghana's first President Kwame Nkrumah, is in its 3rd year after successful organizations in 2021 and 2022. Now the Gladiators Cycling Club, a group which has been in existence since 2018, are the brain behind the event. And I have some members of that club here in the studio with me to share light on the event coming up later this month. Okay, so I have Kuku here. Kuku, nice to meet you. Good to have you. And Ni Aya. Yes. Great, I got it right? Nice one, nice one, great. Well, interesting. You guys chose, of all the sports in the country, chose to develop interest in cycling. Just before we get into the substantive matter though, Kuku, just tell me, why cycling? Why are you interested? What's special about cycling though?
Okay, cycling is one of the greatest sports you could ever think about. Cycling helps you to travel places, network, have a better health, and a whole lot. Cycling is a very great sport. Even though it's challenging mentally, this is our way we get out of the city, go other places, and you get a free time to just roam the country.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been cycling for quite a while. How long have you been cycling?
For about 5 years.
5 years. How has the experience been for you so far?
It always starts very difficult because you are trying to keep up with much faster riders. With time, you learn how to either get dropped or keep up with them. It's an exciting challenge.
Well, let's talk about this year's event. This is the 3rd edition of it, the Osajifo Criterium. What is it all about, Kuku?
Okay, so cycling has been one of the most deprived sports in Ghana. We all know we mostly focus on other disciplines, and not much attention has been given to cycling. So we also, in honoring our first president, we also decided to boost cycling, first of all, to also help the sports and also to give our cyclists a competition to always look out for, because most of them train 3-4 times in a week, but there's less competitions for them to showcase what they are able to do. So we bring in this Osajifo cycling criterium to the table, is just to give them an opportunity to win prizes and also to show what they can do as cyclists, yes.
So, I mean, Nia, this is not just a fun event, it's a competition. There are prizes, you know, that come with it. So how does one get to be part of it, even before we talk about the prizes at stake this year's edition?
So first of all, you need to register. And Kuku, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 250 cities to register?
Okay.
Once you register, you are eligible to compete in the upcoming race.
Okay, so that registration allows you to be to compete in the race.
Absolutely.
Great. In terms of prizes, though, what does one stand to gain if they emerge top in the cycling?
I believe the first prize is 15,000.
Yes.
The second is
5,000 and the third is 5,000 for the male elite. And the female, we have 10,000, 5,000, and 3,000. So this is how we distribute, because we also want to boost the female cycling as well in the country. So we also have
I mean, this is the 3rd edition of
yes,
it. So, of course, you had the first in 2021, 22. What's going to be special about this year's event?
So what's happened over time is it's become very attractive to people across the region. Last year, we had the very interesting occurrence of a foreigner winning the race, the men's elite race. We believe that being consistent over 3 years and offering some of the most competitive prizes in this discipline, we should be able to see a lot more people coming from all corners of the region to compete for this very exciting criterium race.
Interesting though, but one thing that caught my attention, Kuku, was the fact that you decided to choose September 21, which is the birthday of Asajifo, and even the cycling event has its name. Is there any relationship? What really went into it? I know there's a third edition, but let me just get you a little back on what went into choosing September 21 and even attaching Osajefu's name to this.
Well, our chief gladiator, who is Mr. Kojo Graham, Esquire, has always been an Nkrumahist. So he birthed the whole Osajefu criterium. So that's the vision. He led it to happen. So that's why it's happening. So that's why we chose Osajefu, and we all agree that he's done so much for the country, and he needs to be honored in all corners and all.
Wondering if Osajefu was a cyclist at the time. He might have. I'm sure when he was in the States, he was definitely cycling around.
Osajefu was a big fan of sports, and like I said, it's brought people from across the region.
Yeah.
Osajefu looked beyond Ghana, so there are lots of alignments between what the race stands for and the things that Osajefu stood for as a person. So I'm just thinking about those connections. It's going beyond and bringing Africa together. Currently, we have people participating from the West African region. Hopefully, in the next few years, we'll see us attracting people from all over. So Osajefu really stands for unity, and that's what we hope it is. This would be for cyclists, pro cyclists across the continent.
I mean, it's understandable. It's an obvious truth that cycling is one of those, lesser sports in the country. A lot of people do it either for transportation purposes, they cycle for transportation purposes, or do it just for fun. In terms of the goal, what do you intend to achieve with this event relative to the growth of cycling in Ghana? What is it like?
Apart from promoting cycling, we also bringing it to the national table that our roads has to be cyclist friendly, and we also as cyclists we are also road users as well. So drivers have to be cautious when they are bypassing cyclists and all that. So we bring attention to all these challenges that cyclists face. Not to forget, so this criterium, we are the first cycling group to organize a race with one of the best technologies when it comes to criterium, which is we have a transpodent, and transpodent is just a small device that is attached to the bike, and we have from the start to finish. So anytime you come around, first of all, criterium is just going laps over a specified distance. So they're going about 30 laps, just going around, and we have this transpodent and this device, my lap device, which anytime you cross it, it calculates your speed, your time, and all that. So we are the first to bring it to Ghana and add it. Yes, so we're bringing some new technology and new ideas on the table. So just to also boost the game as well.
Well, interesting. Nia, I'm going to give you the final words. Your final words to all cyclist enthusiasts looking forward to September 21.
I think they should spend a few hours on that day round and about the stadium, observe what happens there, get to know a little more about cycling, how it could enhance their health, and what we could do as pro cyclists for the nation.
So between now and September 21, Kuku, what are the activities lined up between now till the day of event?
Okay, so we have a series of media sensitization on systems. We have meeting the press as well, so then we tell them what is happening and how they can also help to make it happen. From there, we've also spoken to other stakeholders, the police, ambulance, and all that. So we're trying to get all these things together to have a very successful event on 21st.
I just had to chip this in. Registration is 250, but how can they register? How can they register?
Kuku will take that.
Yeah, so we have a platform we've shared on our social media platform, Gladiators Cycling Club, on all social media platforms. Yes, when you go there, you see all the flyers and all that. So every information is already on social media. Yes.
Interesting. So just head to social media on Facebook and all other social media platforms, Gladiators Cycling Club. You'll see all the details there and you can get to register to be a part of it. Well, the maiden edition of the Africa Para Games have come to a close after 9 days of exciting contests in various sports. Well, the closing ceremony, which took place at the multi-purpose Bukum Boxing Arena, was attended by the Deputy Minister for Sports, Evans Bobia, who lauded the local organizing committee for an excellent job, while President of the African Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean, assured of the continuous growth of the sport. There is more in this report.
History was made as Ghana hosted its first African Paralympic Games. After 10 days of hosting over 10 countries in Ghana, the Games, which saw Ghana win gold in the men's amputee football, came to a close as hundreds of people gathered at the Magdanla Town Park in Accra to celebrate the occasion. The Ghana University School of Arts delighted all attendees with a cultural display. President of the Ghana Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean, and Deputy Sports Minister Evans Bobie spoke at the event.
I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for participating. We are very much aware that you have endured and you have worked so hard to make sure that you participate, you compete for your nation. The African Paralympic Committee and the Ministry of Youth and Sport, the government of the Republic of Ghana, the President of the nation, Nana Akufo-Addo, and my Honorable Minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. We want to say a very big thank you to you all. We are very much hopeful that the qualifications to Paris 2024, as we said, we will do it on our own soil. We've been able to achieve it. Congratulations to Morocco. Congratulations to Algeria. Congratulations to Egypt. And congratulations to South Africa for making Africa proud.
Mr. Samson Dean, the President of Africa Paralympic Committee, for his vision of bringing the standalone Para Games to Ghana. Mr. Samson Dean, are you cool? For the past 10 days, we have been witnessing the outstanding performances, dedication, and success exhibited by our athletes. Each and every one of you did so well during this games to reach out to victory and the highest position of your discipline. Thank you all, and I wish all of you safe travel back home.
Despite less desirable showings in other disciplines, Ghana ended the tournament on a high with the Black Challenge winning gold by beating Morocco 2-1 in the final on Sunday, September 10, 2023. Ghana now have their sights set on the 2023 African Games, which takes place from March 8 to 23, 2024 in Accra.
Well, that's all I have for you on Prime Sports. Tonight with me, Razak Musbao. There's more sports stories on myjoyonline.com/sports. Do have a wonderful evening.